Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Staffordshire Chamber of Commerce webinar as part of their business festival this week. For those of you that don't know me, my name is training team leader, and we're delighted to have Adam Johnson here today as part of our business festival. Adam Johnson is the sales manager for Infinity IT Solutions, and we're delighted to have him here to do a Microsoft announcement update and webinar for us as part of our business festival. Adam, it's over to you.
Thanks very much, Laura, and obviously we're delighted to be asked to speak today. As Laura said, my name's Adam and I'm the sales manager at Infinity. So this morning I have some major announcements and major changes in the world of IT that I'd like to run you through. As you're probably aware, at the end of June, Microsoft announced the release of Windows 11. And just a few weeks later, they followed this up with the surprise introduction of Windows 365, a subscription service that takes the operating system to the cloud. Now, as the switched on ones amongst us will probably be aware, Windows 10 was supposed to be the last version of Windows, which made me beg the question, why Windows 11? What is important though, is that whatever the miscommunication about what was said or what wasn't said, we understand how this affects us, either as individuals or as a business. So as of the 14th of October 2025, there will no longer be any updates or security fixes for either the home or pro versions of Windows 10. Microsoft has said that its successor will represent one of the most significant updates to the OS in the past decade. So what is Windows 11? It's designed for businesses with IT managers and the new hybrid work era in mind. And during this session, I'm hopefully going to run you through the features and benefits of both, explaining the key differences between the two. Now, before I do start, I would like to quickly run through who we are as a business. Now, Infinity, we're an award-winning IT managed service provider based in Uttoxeter, and we're now part of the wider Air IT group. We support businesses across the whole of the UK, backed by our 24/7 service desk, and they really are second to none, supporting a huge variety of different industries, from startups to SMEs, as far as enterprise clients. Now, I don't think we would have been half as successful as we are today if we didn't take the time to understand the businesses we support, their processes and their challenges. We're then able to differentiate ourselves by the knowledge that we empower our customers and potential clients with. In a nutshell, at Infinity, we just care. We're passionate about what we do, and we're always striving to improve our customers' experience in our desire for excellence. Now, just quickly run through a mission statement. Now, I'm not going to run through all of our capabilities, but I have listed above all the solutions and services that Infinity can offer to your business, whether that be a full outsource arrangement, assistance with your digital transformation journey, or providing greater stability and security to your firm. So our mission is to enhance our clients' IT experience by delivering products and services that return tangible business benefits. So Windows 11 is the latest version of the Windows operating system. It was first unveiled at the end of June. And that's after 6 years of the same user interface of Windows 10. And yes, Windows 10 really has been around that long. And I think it's probably been around longer than any of its predecessors. Its successor, Windows 11, has now undergone a complete facelift, debuting a fresher, more minimalistic style than its precursors, with the start button notably taking a new position in the center of the display. Microsoft describes Windows 11 as a calm and creative space, which brings you closer to the people and things you love. Now, over the past 15 months, the coronavirus benefited PC makers, and obviously that has a knock-on effect on Microsoft as well, as people rushed and the clamor to buy new computers to work, take classes at home, or could even be something as simple as gaming. But the technology industry research company Gartner estimated that PC shipments in 2020 grew faster than they had ever in that decade. As we all know, our devices have often been the only place we can work, connect, play, be entertained, and stay informed. which has no doubt influenced Microsoft's aim of making these areas as intuitive to use as possible and easy to switch between. It was announced on the 1st of September, just a few days ago now, that Windows 11 will start to become available as a free upgrade on the 5th of October. I think it's going to be quite a phased approach. Microsoft will begin rolling out to eligible Windows 10 PCs on that date, while PCs that came preloaded with Windows 11 will also start to become available for purchase. Microsoft has said that the launch will be phased and measured with a focus on quality, with new eligible devices set to be offered the upgrade first. So let's watch the video from Microsoft. Clearly, Microsoft are in the pursuit of perfection. Windows 10 had a much higher net promoter score than Windows 7 ever did, which means users were more likely to recommend Windows 10 to friends or colleagues. And it goes without saying, therefore, that the aspirations of Windows 11 is to follow with that trend. Microsoft want to move users from needing Windows to choosing Windows. Clearly, there's still room to improve parts of Windows 10. So let's take a look at the new features in Windows 11. The Start menu has been refreshed and now opens from the center of the taskbar. Live tiles have gone, but will be replaced by widgets for things like the weather, news, calendar events. The addition of desktops helps you stay focused and organized, allowing you to create separate, customizable desktops for school, work, gaming, home, and other parts of your life. Snap Layouts allows you to open multiple windows at once in your chosen layout, adapting to the size of your screen, while Snap Groups remembers collections of apps you've used and keeps them for you, so you can go back to them at a later date. Microsoft Teams is now built into Windows 11 devices, so you can instantly connect with your contacts right from your desktop. Vertical tabs make it easier to find what you're looking for, so you don't get lost within several tabs. And the key one for me here, because it annoys me, updates are now 40% smaller and happen in the background for fewer interruptions. So what are now the requirements of Windows 11? Because I know, a lot of you have probably bought Windows 10 PCs recently, and you probably don't really want to have to change the device again. So Windows 11 requires a modern CPU and a 2.0 trusted platform module, which means that most older PCs won't be eligible, although it's currently unclear, as is always the case with Microsoft, just how strict they're going to be with these terms. They'll soon be releasing a PC health check app, though, that can help you determine whether your device is going to be compatible. The above in the presentation are the listed minimum system requirements that we've taken from the Microsoft's website. For customers who are using a PC that won't upgrade, who aren't ready to transition to a new device, Windows 10 is still the right choice. And as I said earlier, it will still be supported through to the 14th of October, 2025. So the next question then, we've seen what Windows 11 has to offer. What is Windows 365? And what has prompted Microsoft to push out another desktop as a service platform? Well, the answer is simple. Windows 365 is a cloud-based operating system. It's the latest service offering from Microsoft, which is being referred to as a cloud PC. The reason, well, I think the main reason is ease of use. They want the broadest possible customer adoption. And the fact that Microsoft had to suspend trial accounts because initial demand was skyrocketing so unexpectedly just proved that theory to be correct. Businesses of all sizes are looking for the path of least resistance when it comes to hybrid work. Windows 365 combines the power and security of the cloud with the versatility of the PC, and that allows employees to access their desktop virtually rather than relying on a physical device. Now, clearly the influence has been the colossal change in our relationships with work and technology, and this has all been brought about by the pandemic. Windows 365 has been created exclusively for businesses to make hybrid work simpler and more productive. The service reduces the security risks associated with working from home or using personal devices, as information is now stored in the cloud rather than on the device itself. For companies dealing with remote access for all their hybrid work demands, Windows 365 presents more interesting possibilities. The best part of the offering is the flexibility it offers. Users will be able to access a full Windows PC virtually, and one that's not only managed by their IT staff, it's also connected directly into their company's network. None of those typical remote access hoops are required. For the IT staff, it lets them extend their on-premise network into the cloud fairly easily, which is good. But even better, that is, it does it in a way with those remote working headaches completely out the way, and we've all been suffering them for the last 18 months. There's no more worrying about supporting users on personal hardware the IT department doesn't approve, or using routers they don't know about. Now the network is in a secure slice of the cloud, and IT is only responsible for managing its cloud PCs. So whatever software or device limitations users impose by using their own devices are their own problem. Again, so your support desk can stop tearing their hair out. And bonus, the update and patch management chore is also gone, since Windows 365 handles these automatically. Windows 365 appears and is used in the same way as the traditional Windows operating system, but it is accessed and managed via your internet web browser or a remote desktop app. Your entire desktop is stored in a secure data center rather than on your actual device. It can essentially be thought of as a streaming service, except instead of streaming your favorite Netflix shows or Spotify tunes, it streams the output of a Windows PC. Now, let's watch the video from Microsoft. So clearly Windows 365 is there to simplify remote work. Now, one of the main challenges faced by businesses when it comes to hybrid work is enabling employees to switch easily between the office and their home or another remote location, like a coffee shop or even out on customer site. Windows 365 allows IT managers to set up and scale cloud PCs that are personalized to their company's needs, depending on the number of end users, their workload, and the amount of storage they require. The fact that Windows 365 essentially allows users to stream their desktop from the cloud means that they can seamlessly transition from one device to another. Sounds perfect for the new era of hybrid working, I'm sure you'll all agree, which requires more flexibility from businesses and the technology they use. Employees can log off from the desktop computer in the office on a Friday and sign back in on the laptop at home on a Monday morning, and they'll be picking up exactly where they left off. Now, how is this priced? Well, there are two plans available. There's business for smaller organizations that want a simple way to buy, deploy, and manage cloud PCs. And then there's enterprise. And this is for organizations that want to manage their cloud PCs with Microsoft Endpoint Manager and take advantage of integrations with other Microsoft services. So, what are the differences between the two? The main distinction, clearly, is that Windows 11 is a traditional operating system that anyone can buy and install on their computers, whereas Windows 365 is a subscription service that allows businesses to stream Windows 11 or Windows 10 from the cloud to any device. Because a traditional operating system like Windows 11 is installed on your device, it obviously uses up RAM and storage space. Windows 365, on the other hand, doesn't take up any room on your device as everything is stored in the cloud. But it does mean that an internet connection is required for it to run and obviously need to be quite a stable connection. Windows 10 and 11 are either pre-installed on devices or you buy a license and it's yours to keep forever. In contrast, Windows 365 operates on a subscription model. So you're renting your desktop. This could be useful in certain situations, for example, if you hire contractors, freelancers, or temporary workers, such as an intern, as you can quickly set up their new cloud PC and provide secure access to company data without having to make long-term investments. The Chamber have kindly provided us with this QR code to provide feedback on today's presentation. And I'd just like to thank you really for taking the time to join both myself and Infinity today. I'd welcome the opportunity to discuss this with you further. And if you have any questions around the latest products and announcements, or if you have any other IT related queries, please do not hesitate to contact me. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Adam. Thank you so much. That presentation was fantastic. Thank you. For all of you that have watched, thank you very much. If you want to watch any of our other Business Festival webinars or any of our other webinars at all, you can find them on the Staffordshire Chamber of Commerce website, just underneath the webinar library. There are some fantastic webinars going on this week, and I just want to thank Adam personally from Infinity IT Solutions for today's webinar. Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Thanks, Laura.
Bye.